Yeah, good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. In any of your time zone that you are watching this, you are listening to this. Yeah, today we'll be talking about correlation analysis. Correlation analysis, which is PPMC. PPMC is the common one among all the correlation analysis. PPMC, which means person moment correlation coefficient. That's the full meaning of PPMC. Full meaning of PPMC. PPMC. Person product moment correlation coefficient. So today we'll be looking at PPMC. We'll be looking at PPMC. So we'll be looking PPMC. One thing about PPMC is that PPMC look at relationship relationship between two variables, which is x and y. Between one variable, which is x, then and another variable. Okay, for example, there is no significant relationship between scores of students taught using traditional method. Okay, using lecture method and and observed method or practical method. So let's example now. We want to look at these two. So we now conduct test. We conduct test. After we conduct test, we give them lecture. We conduct test. Different students. So after that, we now get this course. Let's assume we have this course. Let's assume we have this course. S serial number. This is lecture method. Then we have practical method. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So we have this course. So these are the students. So this course now show that, okay, 55, 57, 61, 42, 33, 25, It's just random scores. I'm just putting random scores, okay? Just putting random scores. I'm just putting random scores. Hmm? Are we together? So you can generate your own scores too like this. Just giving example. I don't want to use any of my data that I've used before. It will not be like it will not be like someone that the owner of the data will now be questioning. So that's why I'm just generating. Because every data is confidential. So practical method. Let's say practical when they go to the lab, teach them in the lab. Practical method. So we have 60, we have 40, 43, we have 71, we have 69, 64, we have 53, we have 59, we have 81, we have 42, we have 57, we have 58, we have 56, then we now have 3. So these are the results. These are the results. So let's now open our SPSS. Let's open our SPSS. So now we want to check the difference, the relationship between X and Y. Relationship between X and Y. That means that if you are analyzing correlation, you must have a different result for X, one variable, then you must have another result for another data for Y. So you now have two variables. You will now be comparing two variables relationship. That's where you can use. That's where you can use. That's where we can use correlation. And one thing about correlation is that correlation is a parametric statistics, right? Correlation is the parametric statistics. It's a parametric statistics where you use ratio and interval data. Okay. So our SPSS is open. Let's close it. So this is our SPSS. So let's copy this. Let's copy these figures. Let's copy with this one. If you want to copy data from Word or Excel, you do need to copy the heading with it. Don't copy the heading with it, okay? Just copy where the data comes. So I paste it. You can see this is it. This is it. So after that, let's go and label it. This one is serial number. The first one is lecture method. And second one is practical method. For example, okay? Example. So we can write it in full here. Serial number. Lecture method. Lecture method. Then practical method. So now, all this one you don't need to you didn't need to put it. All these ones. Variables, no, let it be none. They are ratio, they are in continuous data, they are in numbers. So we don't need to label it. There's no labeling for it. So missing, leave it like that. It should be none. Counting, column, you don't need it. Alignment, you don't need it either left or right. You don't need all these things. So measure now is scale. It is scale. You put on scales. Okay. So after that, let's go and analyze. So we go to analyze. We move to correlate. Okay? Correlate. So we click on bivariate. You can see bivariate. So under bivariate, you will now click on, make sure that you tick Pearson correlation coefficient. Pearson correlation coefficient. And it should be two tail. Okay? So this lecture method, you click and move it. You click on this one, you move it. So let's check the option. Okay, we need mean and standard deviation. Fine. Let's click on it. Force, product, deviation, and covariance. We don't need it. Just click OK. Click on this mean and standard deviation. Okay. Continue. Style. You want a style. You don't need this one. Good spread. You don't need it. So, okay. So this is it. So this is the results. Let's check the results. This is the result of the PPMC. So let's see, table 1. As PPMC results on what? On the relationship between, so let's just copy this one. So let's insert data. Let's input it. Okay. Are we together? So now, the first one is lecture method. Second one is practical method. The first thing that we have is what? Is n. Our n is 20, 20. You can see from the result over here. So you just need to copy out. So we are interpreting now. We want to interpret. Mean, the first mean, what it mean is 49.5500. Mean for practical is 58.3000. SD 11.63694. 11.86370. So we continue. Our R represents Pearson correlation. This one here, Pearson correlation. That's our R from the result over here. 0.346. Then our P, significance level, 0.135. So these are our results. These are our results now. So let's interpret. Table 1 above shows the PPMC result on the relationship between scores of students taught using lecture method and practical method. The p-value 0.134 is greater than 0.05 level of significance. Which indicated that the hypothesis, the null hypothesis, don't forget, null hypothesis, always put it, negative hypothesis. Null hypothesis is accepted. A null hypothesis is accepted. Are we together? That what was our null hypothesis? This is it. The null hypothesis is accepted. That there is no significant relationship between scores of students taught using lecture method and practical method. Are we together? So that's how to interpret. You can see also so far we have talked about SPSS. We've talked about some method such as some method that we can use use SPSS to analyze, such as descriptive statistics, mean and standard deviation, simple percentage. We've talked about, let me go there. Yeah, we talk about sample t-test. We talk about ANOVA. We've talked about PPMC now. Talk about chi-square. Yes, chi-square, yeah. Talk about it too. And again, we talk about the rule of thumb. Don't forget the rule of thumbs. Don't forget, please, the rule of thumb. Please always go back to the video. It's well explained. Yes, just go back to the listing. Listing, don't mind my donation. Yeah. We are Nigerian. Yeah. The what we are gain if my donation is not in my English. There's nothing I will gain now. So that's it. If you have any question, feel free to comment, to send a message. If you have surely, if you want me to do video on anything, just chat me up, send it in comment. I will surely do that. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. And please feel free to ask that question. Although from the bonus, there is 1 month mentorship. Please feel free to chat me 1 month. So the training is stopping today. So till July, middle of July, till middle of July, July 15, you are free to ask me any question. I'm going to answer you. I'm going to put you through. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.